All right, we are loading. Drum roll, please. What's up, everybody? SkullCrusher here. It is Wednesday, May the 30th, 2018, and it is boom time. Guys, for tonight's live stream session, we will be showcasing not one, but two map clearing sessions. We will be starting things off with our high VP account, which is SkullCrusher. Now, with SkullCrusher, we've let the VP actually drop a little bit over the last few days, especially with Mega Crab wrapping up. We've dropped about 10 to 15 victory points. Now, nonetheless, I am hoping that we can start picking that back up and start pushing our way right back up to 1,170 and above. The task force is also running Operation Dead End, and guys, we are killing it, absolutely crushing it. Now, I have in the title that we have approximately 4 solos. I am incorrect on that. I got excited when I saw all the blue and assumed that Ace had the solo on low point as well. Ty did set things up for Ace to bring it down, so we will definitely be showcasing Top Notch's solo on Axum, KJ's solo on Conifold, Yun General Blue Balls, Yun solo on Black River. That's going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. We're going to make Yun YouTube famous. And then we've got the 1-2 punch for the kill on low point. So guys, I'm actually really excited for that. I really hope you are too. So we are going to get things started, and we will be boosted today. This is not going to be a full disco, meaning that I don't plan on boosting all 10 statues. I did actually swap out after Mega Crab a troop health for a 63% Power Stone chance. We're really hoping to start accumulating more fragments, more shards, and more crystals. We want to stockpile that power powder as high as we can, as fast as we can. I did drop down to 84 power powder, where I was sitting comfortably at roughly 130 plus. So I need to pick that back up. So I am building up all of my crystals right now. I do have approximately 43 power powder in crystals right now. So once I convert that over, I will be back up to roughly 110, 115 after the boost tonight. So to definitely get things started, guys, because this is not going to be a very large map clear on SkullCrusher. I am very excited because we do have the intel, or sorry, the intel shield still on our base over here. And if anybody did tune into the morning live stream, we did have some fantastic HZ hits with Brian Bolda, aka the Apocalypse, coaching SkullCrusher along the way. So absolutely crazy, guys. I'm really excited to actually drop some troops, and we're going to be giving Mr. Johan Hitman some intel and some diamonds. He's going to absolutely love it. So here we go, guys. Like I said, there's only about 1, and we're going to be dropping intel and diamonds. So that's 1, 2, and looks like 3. So 3 PvP, 3 player bases, and looks like 1, 2, 3 NPC. That's kind of upsetting, which means, you know, 3 PvP, that's 6 plus the 3 from the NPC, that'll be 9. So we will make our way up to 1,162, and then we will be finishing things off with a live op hit before we switch things over and send it with Captain Skull. So here we go, guys. I am actually pretty excited to get this boost on. And then don't forget, guys, we do have our 100 subscriber special tomorrow, Thursday, May the 31st, 2018 at 9 p.m. EST. That's Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be crazy, guys. The trader better come prepared. We're going to have a live Save the Core challenge. It's going to be absolutely insane, guys. You have to tune in, show some love, show some support. The channel is growing. So let's get this boost on, guys. We are definitely going to be boosting a troop damage, our masterpiece. We are definitely going to be boosting our Gunboat Energy masterpiece. We'll add 1 additional troop damage just for the op hit. We want to get as much in as we can, and we'll do 1 GBE and 2 GBE. So it looks like we'll have 5 statues boosted altogether, with there being 1 GBE masterpiece, 2 GBE guardians, and our troop damage NP and our troop damage Guardian, guys. So this is going to be crazy. We're going to get things started. And we do have the all Azuka loaded. We also have our lovely friend Bullet. Everybody loves Bullet, and we are actually going to be keeping Taunt as our ability. We're going to be trying some Bullet and AZ techniques here again. Guys, get back in the routine of things. We could also jump back into some HZ, Heavy Zuka, Hookah hits again. Brian Bull did an excellent job coaching SkullCrusher earlier. Confidence is soaring when it comes to the HZ. We are definitely getting better for the PvP attacks. So, enough talk, guys. Let's get booming. So, I think to start things off, let's go to Lucy. Now, if I remember correctly, Lucy's base was a little intimidating, unboosted. Nonetheless, I should have been able to do this with unboosted RZCM, but we do have a level 3 shield generator in the back, and we do have what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 ice. And looks like we've got the health on that HQ at 180 plus 127k with a shield of 461k. So this is going to be pretty interesting, guys. So I think if we try to BART out that shield generator, we're definitely looking at about 2 artillery, probably about 5 or 6 artillery, 2 barrage and about 5 or 6 artillery, and then the mines are a little bit upsetting as well, but I think we're going to actually try to smoke our way back there, take out the shield generator, and then re-smoke our way to the core and then target the core. But before we do that, there are going to be, I think, 2 sets of defenses we're going to get rid of here, guys. So we've got a level 3 shield generator, and we've got 7 ice. Luckily for us, the 7 ice are not boosted. So here we go, guys. We are actually going to focus on this machine gun right here, because I think that's going to just create a little additional damage. Yes, I was really happy to get that with the barrage and the artillery. It's going to create some additional damage for my Zukas, and I want to be able to send them back here a little worry-free. So looks like we will do a critter box. So I'm going to drop my smokes to hopefully cover the Zukas. I want to keep Bullet alive. So from here, guys, we're going to start pulling back. Perfect. So some of my Zukas will hit a mine here. Looks like we lost a fair amount, but I think we can still continue this. And guys, from here, we are going to go directly to the shield gen, hoping that Bullet will actually progress in front of the shield gen. So we are going to flare back for a second, target the shield gen, activate taunt, and we're going to shock this rocket launcher here. Perfect. So we should be able to take out the rocket launcher, or sorry, take out the shield gen out. And from here, guys, we will make our way to the core. I'm going to have to try to do this with one more smoke. We did lose a fair amount of Zukas, but nonetheless, I think we can still do this. So we're going to activate taunt, reflare the core. We're going to activate taunt again. That should pull in the fire from the flamethrowers. And I don't know if this is going to be enough for my Zukas to finish off the core. I definitely think we wasted way too much gunboat energy on the shield gen. So we tried to get fancy, but it looks like it backfired on us. So I think we're going to try something else. I think we're going to BART out the rocket launchers and actually try that again. Luckily for SkullCrusher, I most definitely have the gold to play with, so I don't think it'll be that much of a problem. I just don't want to get stuck in a trap where I lose all my gold on one base, guys. That would just be absolutely embarrassing. Okay, so let's reload that. We're going to send it right back on Lucy. Stockpile sitting safely at 3.6 million gold. So we're going to try that again, except this time we're going to try to remove the rocket launchers, and looks like we got 1 and 2, and there was a handful of mines here that did create a little bit of a problem for me, so we're going to throw a critter box there. Perfect. So I think we got all the mines that essentially did cause a problem for me. So now we're going to start off with that same landing. We're going to go Bullet, and then our Zukas, we're going to do 2 smokes, 3rd smoke. From here, guys, we're going to start to make our way directly to that shield generator. So I'm planning not to re-smoke my way to the core once we take out that shield gen. With those 2 rocket launchers gone, I think I can manage my gunboat energy quite efficiently. And once we take out that shield gen, it should be a quick rush to that core. So now we are going to our next flare point. First smoke drop in early, so we did waste an additional smoke there. And looks like one more smoke to finish this off. Perfect, guys. So we are going to activate taunt now, hopefully to draw in the fire from the sniper tower there, but I think everything should be okay here. We are out of range of the other rocket launcher. We're going to throw a critter box into this corner over here, and I need bullet to start running out in front. Perfect. So now we will shock the rocket launcher, and if I can get enough gunboat energy to actually regroup the Zookas, I think it should be okay. So perfect. So now we're actually going to regroup the Zookas. And I think we're going to be much cleaner at pulling this off because we'll still have enough for another shock. And so we're going to activate taunt. We're going to re-flare the core. And we're going to shock the flamethrowers around the core. So now the Zookas... Come on, rocket launcher, target, bullet. And look at that, guys. So even though we have a shock launcher firing at us from the left and the right there, boom goes the dynamite. That was actually quite spectacular. The boost most definitely helped us on that, but we did have a level 3 shield generator and 7 ice. Thank God that none of those ice were boosted. Luckily for us, we were able to pull it off with the second attempt there. So I'm really happy that we were able to smoke our Zookas to the back. We took out the shield generator. We then made our way around and worked on the... Well, basically we worked on the headquarters, guys. So that was awesome. So we're going to reload, and absolutely fantastic here. So let's just make our way over here. 1 second, guys. We've got that up and going. Perfect. And we should have that up and going. Fantastic. Okay, guys. So we are going to officially make our way right over to, it looks like, Isamilias. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to go with Isamilias, but nonetheless, guys, we still have all Zookas loaded. We've got bullet with taunt. So with this technique here, it is definitely a lot more effective using taunt than energy drink, just because you want bullet's taunt to pull in the surrounding defenses and essentially give your Zookas that much more time. And I see a wonderful opening in the back here. And we've got the tripod rocket launcher set up over here, and that shield gen is tucked away in the corner here too, guys. And there's absolutely no ice on here, so this should actually be really easy. So what I think we're going to do first here is we're going to try that same technique. Actually, we're going to BART out the rocket launchers. That one we're not going to worry about, but those two we will. And we're going to BART out that shock launcher as well. We're then gonna flare our way back to the shield generator. We will take out the shield generator, hopefully accumulate some more gunboat energy while we're back there, and then essentially reset up our Zookas to our kill zone directly in front of the core, kind of between the radar and the armory, whatever runes remain of them. And then hopefully that should be enough to bring this down, guys. But the fact that this is Milias, has no ice, one level 3 shield gen, but there should still be a walk in the park. Ah, perfect, guys. I love that water there. Okay, so let's start things off. We're going to go barrage, 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 artillery, artillery, and artillery. So we are successful in taking out 2 rocket launchers and a shock launcher. We do have a few mines here to worry about, so let's get that boom mine and shock mine. And perfect. So it looks like that threat is taken care of. We're going to start this charge off with Bullet taking the lead. It is a little bit of a hot landing, but the fact that we've removed the rocket launchers will make it a little bit safer. So we're going to drop the first smoke, and then from here, guys, we're going to go directly on our 45 above the sculptor. So the Zookas are doing a great job right now lining up perfectly. So it looks like we have none of them are spreading. They are doing an excellent job staying aligned. And we are now going to activate taunt. And we're actually going to flare. Ooh, we activated taunt a little bit too early there. I want to get behind the shield gen. I want to switch the placement there, so essentially Bullet will get out in front there. We're going to drop a critter box on the radar. 1 shock on the machine gun and the mortar as well. And from here, guys, we should be able to accumulate some gunboat energy nicely. Doing an excellent job, excellent job. We're going to drop another shock here. Okay, so at this point, guys, we have enough gunboat energy that we couldn't do a successful reflare under smoke. So bullet is peaking. We will activate taunt. We will reflare the core, and we're going to have enough for 2 more shocks, 1 and 2. Looks like we were able to get the boom surprise, guys, and look at that. 1 synchronized boom goes the dynamite. Absolutely spectacular, guys. That's exactly what I am talking about. So luckily for us, we were able to get that on the first attempt. With that being as easy as it was, with there being no ice, we should have got that on the first attempt. So myself, SkullCrusher, as a 100% offensive based player, I know that I definitely sometimes will hold back when it comes to defense, because I know there's really, I don't want to say there's no point, but the game definitely has much more of a benefit, and looks like we are getting attacked, guys. So this is a little embarrassing. Your game has been interrupted by enemy attack. Click the reload button. So it looks like we are going to reload, guys, and this actually does happen when you play this game too long. So it definitely sucks, but it is part of the game. So it looks like we've got 3.5 minutes. Let us just keep our fingers crossed that we can at least pull in some intel on this. Wow, this sucks. I mean, there's really not much else you can do when you get attacked by an enemy player. You just kind of have to sit here and twiddle with your thumbs and hope that you either A, successfully defend, or B, we pull in some serious intel. And by pulling in some serious intel, I mean pulling in 2 intel, because you can't pull in 3. That would be really, really cool. And we are still waiting. So let's grab another sip of our water. Delicious water. And now we are still down to 3 minutes. Warning, you are under attack. Please wait, your base will load automatically. Well, let's see what the game can teach us here. You can still launch a landing craft while it's being upgraded, but you can't load new troops on it. So I'm really hoping that all you guys knew that one. If you didn't, well then, there you go. SkullCrusher's news from the day from Boom Beach. You can still launch a landing craft while it's being upgraded, but you can't load new troops in it. So come on, player attacking SkullCrusher. Let's get this over with. We've only got one more PvP, and then we have our NPC bases, which is only 3 as well. And then my task force, the OG Boomers, we're running Operation Dead End. We are running Operation Dead End, and so far so good. 3 fantastic solos, a 1-2 setup, which I misjudged as a solo because I just glanced at it quickly before the live stream, and then I was like, oh wow, 4 solos. All right, let's see what we're up against here, guys. And looks like we got absolutely crushed. I don't see anything remaining. And did we get any intel? No intel. So that's what happens when the level 3 shock blaster bites the dust. And we even took out a tank as well. So that is a little upsetting. Good for you, Chinese character name, for interrupting SkullCrusher's attack on the live stream. Another GBE 10%. Absolutely useless. Let us get back over. And I think we're going to pull in another level 3 shock blaster. And before we switch over to the NPC bases, guys, we've got an intel shield, guys, and I'm always really happy to send it on player bases with the intel shield, because as of right here, you can see I've even got a note on there just with Johan Hitman. It says intel shield, and that's because you guys are going to see in a second here that he is rocking the intel shield. So we're going to drop our 3 boats of riflemen. We'll smoke him right into the shield because I want him to know that we are dropping intel right now. So he's going to know in just a second here. We're running into some mines. And from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've just sacrificed all of our troops in the name of the shield, guys. We are showing respect to the game. We are showing respect to the shield. So that is the first drop right there. And the fact that we've actually accumulated some gold after the task force victory in yesterday's operation. I pulled in 3.3 million gold from the operation boat, so that was awesome. It just pushed my gold right up there, and here we are just wasting little bits, but I think that's okay. So we'll drop 2 smokes, and while we're dropping those smokes, we are going to do our smiley face. Oh, looks like it's a pirate, but let's get his other eye back there. Fantastic. And remember, guys, we are recognizing the intel shield right now. So Johan Hitman, VP at 1,141, rocking the intel shield. And we are just showing some love. We are showing some respect right back at him by dropping troops. And essentially, we are giving intel and we are giving diamonds, guys. This is what you do when you stumble across a intel shield and you yourself as a player represent an intel shield. And I have an intel shield. You can see it right over there, guys. And some still call it the hopper shield. That's fine. Others still call it by its newer, more formal name, the intel shield. And guys, just when you see it, you recognize that a player has either been playing the game for a very long time, or he absolutely understands and respects the game to the point where when you see one like SkullCrusher does, you respect it. And looks like this is going to be our 3rd drop, and as our troops are biting the dust, we're going to get our 3rd smiley face in there. And I always seem to hook the smiley face. It never actually comes out right, so not a big fan of that, guys. But nonetheless, we've lost all of our riflemen, so we will retreat. So that looks like that was 3 drops, and I think 3 drops will be enough. I don't want to go any more past 3 drops. Well, I could. I mean, theoretically speaking, I mean, I can keep this guy on my map all day, and just as long as I've got the gold, just do nothing but drop intel. And that's what we're doing, guys, right now. We are respecting the shield, and looks like we will try to get a much better smiley face here. Oh, wow. Why did we miss the eye? That one was perfect. So we'll throw 2 more smokes over there. A little bit lopsided, but that's okay. And, okay. So now we're going to retreat. That was 4 drops now, and I think 4 drops is more than enough. 66 casualties. Yikes. But let's take a look here, guys. Let's see what we're dealing with. So we will reload, and it looks like that we did do 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. So we should have been able to give him 4 intel and anywhere between 12 to 16 diamonds. So that is absolutely fantastic. Right on, Mr. Johan Hitman, SkullCrusher representing. But I think we're going to switch things back to our Alzuka. We're going to make our way back to the hero hut. Get Bullet back in there with taunt, and it is go time. So we are going to finish a Johan Hitman now for the kill. So huge shout out to Johan Hitman for rocking the hopper shield, intel shield. I think that's absolutely awesome. And we just did 4 drops live on YouTube in respect for the game. So let's get Bullet up there first. Let's get that little bit of that separation. And we will do a 1 smoke drop for our Zookas now. And looks like we will start hugging this right wall. Okay, so why aren't my flares registering? There we go. Okay. So now we did lose a lot of Zookas. That's because my flares were having a little bit of a difficult time not registering. So we will drop a medkit here because we are losing serious Zookas. Look at that, guys. I hope you can actually keep track of the casualty count. That's why I like having that there. So we're going to activate taunt. We're going to start shocking some of these defenses really close to us. Medkit our Zookas, reflare the core. And I'm hoping that this should be enough to finish it off. And we're still giving them intel and diamond. So let's get that 1 more Zooka shot off, and boom goes the dynamite. So that was actually a little bit more of a struggle than it needed to be, but nonetheless, guys, we still got the W. We got the boom goes the dynamite. So absolutely rocking it with the Bullet and AZ. 78 casualties. Wow. So we might as well just have done a 5th intel drop. Even though you can't get intel anymore, he still got way more diamonds, so that is awesome. So it looks like back up to 1,157 victory points, and just doing a quick scan just in case if I did miss anything, and looks like I didn't. So we are jumping right back into Blast Furnace. So here we go, guys. excuse me. Alrighty, so let's try to set this one up a little bit more proper. So we're going to clear some mines and hopefully clear some of these machine guns while we're at it. Excellent. We'll drop one more on the mortar. Perfect. Okay, guys, so we are going to flare land here because this is going to be a hot landing from the rocket launchers. And remember, guys, flare landing is important because you need to do it so the Zookas will bunch up tightly, and sometimes you need to drop the smoke because it will be a hot landing. And hot landing just means that your troops will be under immediate fire pretty much from defenses right off land. Right off the launch. So here we go. So we're going to go 1, 2. We'll drop that med kit now. So even though our Zookas took a little bit of a beating from that mine, we did not lose any. Time to reflare the core. We're going to shock the defenses behind us and directly in front of us. And those rocket launchers should target bullet. And look at that. Ooh, that mortar was still able to fire on our Zookas, and we did lose a handful of them. So pulled in the intel, guys. Absolutely spectacular. And looks like we have 2 Zooka casualties. So that actually could have been a lot worse. Very happy with that right off the bat. So we should be building a lot more gold here for the stockpile. So let's keep making our way over here, guys. Looks like we've got Block Party. So let's take a look at Block Party now and sending it with the all Zooka and Bullet. And this one is fun, guys. So we're just going to clear some of these mines near the core there. And even to be honest with you, clearing the mines is optional. I kind of had the mindset as if I was sending it with warriors. I wasn't. We are sending it with the all Zooka and Bullet. So here we go. We're going to keep dropping them. So Bullet's got a nice lead now. And I think from here we can just drop one more smoke. Looks like we've timed them very nicely. And from here, we're going to activate Taunt. We'll reflare the core, and we're going to start shocking the defenses to the side. Medkit the Zookas. We might have some additional splash damage, but that went down super quick, guys. 0 Zooka casualties, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Boom goes the dynamite. And looks like we didn't get the intel, but we were able to bring in a victory point. 85,000 gold. It would be nice to have a little bit more, but nonetheless, we are not going to be too greedy. Very happy with that. So it looks like we've got our last NPC. Is that our last NPC? Oh, that's right, because we got attacked. We were going to get 1,161 victory points, but looks like we will finish SkullCrusher right back off at 1,160 victory points. Alrighty, so here we go, guys. Let's do this. So for this one, once again, it is very important for a flare landing, especially when you are doing carrot feeder with all Zooka. So we are going to drop our troops, get to our first flare point. From here, flare directly to our next flare point. And we are going to drop one more smoke. Perfect, guys. We'll activate Taunt, and I'm going to use some of the gunboat energy for critters here. So we will throw a critter box on some of the crates over here, reflare the core, and we're going to shock the shock launchers and rocket launchers to the left and right, and the mortars directly behind. And looks like we did lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. So looks like we did succumb to 5 Zooka casualties, guys. Could have been a lot worse, but we did get a life fragment. Sorry, guys, neck is a little bit itchy. There we go. And 2 shards and 2 fragments and 1 shard. So haven't got any crystals yet. A little surprising, even though the PSC NP is not boosted. But there we go, guys. Absolutely fantastic. So that means the map is now officially cleared. And guys, if you are liking the Boom Beach content that I am providing, please don't forget to support the channel by clicking that subscribe button. We do have our 100 subscriber special tomorrow, Thursday, May the 31st, 2018 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, it's going to be insane. Trader better come prepared. There's going to be a live Save the Core challenge, guys. it's going to be nuts. Please pop in, say hi, show some love, show some support. So it's go time, guys. We are just going to swap out Bullet for Brick. And as you can see, so we've got Dead End, 13 hits remaining, and we've got 262 Force Point Fang remaining, and we've got 298 Force Point Dioxon remaining as well. And the task force is just absolutely killing it, guys. So I want to start things off, and we're going to showcase some of these hits here. So we've got Top Notch that did a excellent solo on Axum, guys. And just to show you what he was working with, started off with the artillery to clear the mine, and then he launched one landing craft of Zookas on the right there, and he did that because he was going to use the Zookas to farm a little power cell to gain some additional gunboat energy. So right now he's got 3 additional gunboat energy, he's got 6, he's got 9, he's launching the troops now, he's getting ready for that reflare to his KZ, guys, his kill zone. So it looks like he is reflaring to a mid-flare point. And that's actually pretty smart, because if he was to go for a direct flare for the kill zone behind the core, I think that the timing and the space would be really off with Brick. So it looks like he's doing an excellent job right now with keeping Brick aligned with the Zookas through the next smoke. So now we should drop his next smoke, and looks like that will be his kill zone here, guys. So he's dropped the next flare point. And after this one, it should be 2 more smokes for his 2 smoke drop. Did an excellent job angling that. He's going to reflare his Zookas into the middle, reflare the core, and he should be dropping 4 shocks here. 5 shocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, so he ignored the rocket launcher. Now he's throwing the critters. Maybe he thought that he was going to be out of range. But nonetheless, guys, top notch for the win. FTW, absolutely spectacular. Boom goes the dynamite, guys. That is what I am talking about. So top notch doing an excellent job getting the Axum solo on Dead End. So we're going to make our way to the next OG Boomer, and I do believe it is going to be KJ, and KJ is a fellow Canadian like SkullCrusher, and he did a magnificent job on soloing Conifold. So it looks like we've got a 226 Conifold. KJ sent it with the Zookas and with Brick. So let's take a look here, guys. So KJ's got a pretty crazy setup here. So we dropped the first artillery to clear a mine, essentially. And now he's dropped 3 boats of Zookas, and he's going for that same mindset. He is going to farm. And what is he farming? He is farming gunboat energy. So now he's launched the rest of his Zookas. And he's going to keep farming some additional power cells here, and he's going to keep gaining that gunboat energy, because for every power cell that KJ takes out here, he's gaining 3 gunboat energy, and he's going to need that for his walk to the core. So it looks like he's regrouping his Zookas, and he's going for his first official flare point. He is dropping his smokes now, so at this point, his Zookas should regroup, and then he should get ready for the next flare point. So it looks like he is going for a mid-flare point, which once again is a spectacular idea, because that's what you need to do to make sure that Brick does not get too much of a separation from your Zookas. Essentially, if that happens, that will throw your timing off with your flares and your smokes. So now it looks like KJ is going for a little bit of an unorthodox approach by flaring to the right side instead of the left. And doing an excellent job with these smokes here. Was a little late there with Brick, and he's going for a 2 smoke drop at the end there. Perfect. Still has a fair amount of Zookas remaining. So at this point, guys, he reflares the core, and he should be dropping 3 shocks. I think 4, actually. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent timing. And from there, guys, it is just boom goes the dynamite. So KJ doing absolutely spectacular on Dead End's Conifold. 226 force points. Look at that, guys. I mean, always such a beautiful sight when you just see every single one of these buildings and power cells, defenses, spontaneous combusting. Just beautiful. So KJ bringing in the 226 force points all by himself, getting that solo on Dead End's Conifold. Just absolutely spectacular. Fantastic job, KJ. Boom goes the dynamite, brother. Guys, then after that we had Yun, and Yun, this is General Blue Balls, and look at that. General Blue Balls has officially hit 1,200 victory points. So we got to show a little bit more respect to Yun here. He's also essentially grandfathered into the OG Boomers. I remember when Yun was with us in Treasure Hunter, and he had about like 400 to 500 victory points, and look at him now. This guy is a beast. So Yun sent the solo on Dead End's Black River, which was 119 force points. So we are going to view this battle right now, guys, and we are going to see how this goes. Excuse me, guys. And looks like Yun is dropping the artillery to clear the mines, not taking any chances. So looks like Yun is doing a flare landing to the left here. Lucky for him, he doesn't have to drop any smokes because he is not under a hot landing. Then reflares to the flamethrowers for his first flare point. And from here, guys, he's going to flare directly to his kill zone, his KZ. Absolutely fantastic. So one more smoke, should be one more after that. Perfect. Yun doing an excellent job getting his Zookas all the way to the top there. He's going to reflare the core, activate battle orders. Doesn't even shock all the machine guns. Oh my. Threw the shock on the mortars behind. Could have used it on the flamethrower, but nonetheless, guys, Yun had what it took to finish it off, and even threw the FU to the core with the barrage, guys. Absolutely spectacular. Huge, huge, huge shout out to Yun for getting that solo, guys. It's very few far and in between that Yun does get a solo, so I want to make this guy YouTube famous, man. 1,200 victory points, Dead Ends, low point, 119 force points, got the solo. Guys, huge shout out to Yun. Much love and respect, doing an absolutely spectacular job. So that is what I am talking about. And then after that, guys, was the 1-2 on the low point. Now, looks like we did start things off with Ty 206 for the win. And, guys, this is top-notch FTW for the win, secondary account. And looks like he sent it with the Zookas. And looks like Ty, that's right, he did not get the solo, but we did send it. And looks like he did lose all of his troops. But let's see what he was up against here. So, it looks like Ty starts off the attack with a mine clearing. So, doing a good job clearing the boom mines up by the rocket launchers. So after he clears the boom mines, he should launch his troops. And I don't think I actually saw this attack, so this is also going to be news to me as well. So looks like Ty is launching to a flare landing to the left, bunching them up nicely. I'm thinking that he's probably going to go for the rocket launchers. Yep. So he should start dropping a smoke because he will start to be in range. Perfect. Some of his Zookas are peaking. Nonetheless, the timer of the rocket launcher will be off now. And looks like he will probably drop 2 more smokes here. Perfect. So he's probably going to reflare to the middle now. Excellent. Most likely shock the rocket launcher here and the flamethrowers. Perfect. So only a few of his Zookas are in range of that flamethrower. And Ty, 206 for the win. Excellent. So look at that. Gets the job done. Gets the Zookas up there and gets them out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, all that hard work. Oh, it looks like he was just off with his smokes for the flamethrowers, guys. I mean, that could have been so much worse, but nonetheless, he still did a fantastic job. Looks like he did lose brick in the process. So Ty is going for the reflare here now, and looks like he's dropping a critter box in front of the boom cannons, and that's because he's going to try to draw in as much fire as he can from those boom cannons. We still have that level 3 shock blaster in the back there to worry about. And I'm hoping that Ty can do a great job here just clearing and pushing forward. So it looks like he did an excellent job setting up the kill for top notch, guys. That is what I am talking about. So pushing forward, finishes off the boom cannon. And starts raining artillery. I love that because of the gunboat energy artillery reduction cost. That is fantastic. And guys, we've got Ganesh 54 popping in to say hi. What's up, Ganesh? How are you doing, brother? Welcome to the channel, my friend. We are just watching some YouTube, well, some live, or not live, some past operation hits, my friend. And looks like we've got Ace. Ace had the low point finish, guys, and looks like Ace with 90 Zookas. Wow, and he got the finish here, guys. So Ace is also low victory points, 473. Ace is also a mini account of Savage. So here we go, guys. Ace is now going to start raining artillery on and barrages on the boom mines. And Ganesh, thank you so much, bro. Much love and support. Thank you for the comment, man. That is what I am talking about. So looks like Ace is now going to shock the shock blaster, activate battle orders. He's going to need to drop a shock on those flamethrowers. They might get in reach. Nope, just missed. There we go. Finally dropping the shock. Looks like some of his Zookas are spreading off to the left there, and they are getting in range of that rocket launcher. He's now reflared to the right, thrown the critter box to remove the boom mines, dropping the artillery, finishing off any of the mortars that could have potentially been in range of his Zookas. And look at this, guys. Going for the reflare. Directly targets the core. Ooh, a few Zookas on the right there in range of that flamethrower. And we are going to speed this up, guys, and this is just a matter of time before Ace and his Zookas beat right through that core, and we get that solid boom goes the dynamite, guys. So absolutely spectacular. Look at that. Dropping the 2-smoke finish for the synchronized boom. Absolutely spectacular. That was such a fantastic finish, guys. Huge shout out to Ace, aka Savage, aka Tim Williams. Man, that was absolutely superb. Awesome hit, guys. And then we had Doomsday sending it on Dioxin, and I most definitely think Dioxin is where we're going to be sending it with SkullCrusher. So let's take a look here. So Doomsday starts off with clearing some of the mines directly at the KZ, and remember, guys, the KZ is the kill zone. So from here, he should be doing his flare land. Before he flare lands, looks like we're dropping 3 landing crafts of Zookas on the right. We're going to farm some of those power cells. We're generating 3 gunboat energy for each power cell we destroy here. And it looks like so far, so good. So he looks like he's going for the first reflare. And Ganesh54, I want to join your task force. What is your victory point level, brother? And looks like now Ace is going for more power cells. So he is going for as much gunboat energy as possible right now. Doing a fantastic job clearing those power cells. So looks like Ace is now reflaring directly to the left now. Now he is going to have to start dropping smoke because he will be in range of that beach rocket launcher. So Doomsday doing an excellent job on the landing here. The timing with these smokes are perfect. They are not gapping at all. So now he's going to go for the reflare directly above the boom cannon. Launches Brick now to get Brick synchronized with the Zookas. This is absolutely superb. This is perfect execution, guys, on a 298 dead end Dioxin. So from here, he now reflares to directly behind the flamethrower. Guys, that's going to be our KZ. Remember, our kill zone. Just barely missing the mines there. So Brick will take the lead. She'll hit any mines in the way. And look at that. Just missing the shock mine. Absolutely spectacular. 2 smoke drop at the end there. From here, he is going to reflare. He's going to reflare the core, guys, and he should be dropping 4 shocks. Flamethrowers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So it looks like he was just late on the shock for the shock launchers, but still absolutely perfect timing here. Absolutely superb. Amazing Dioxin hit from Doomsday, guys. Just killing it. Okay, so we are going to send it back now because we are going to reload our troops, which I actually don't even think there is anything to reload. We're going to take a look at Dioxin, guys, and I think we most definitely are going to be going for that kill. So here we are, still sitting at 1,160 victory points, and Ganesh, my brother, if you want to take a look at the task force, here it is, man. So you got to have at least 500 victory points, and we are joined by request, meaning we just don't let anybody join in. We normally like to have a little bit of a buffer room, so when we call in the hoppers, we have room for about 2 to 3, sometimes 4 or 5 hoppers. We will remove some of our mini accounts. But this is the task force, Ganesh. OG Boomers, task force tag, hashtag 9QLCPR2G, man. And I am the leader, SkullCrusher. We've been booming for about 3 years, brother. This is my second task force, with now me leading officially my first task force, but the second task force that I have officially been in. So take a look there, Ganesh. You can pop in and say hi, brother. So happy to have you in the YouTube chat to pop in and say hi. And let's get back over here, guys, because we've got Dioxin with our name on it. So we're going to take a quick scout here before we essentially pause the live stream and then take a quick 5 to 6 minute break, switch over to SkullCrusher, grab a quick bite to eat, quick drink, use the washroom, and boom, here we go. And looks like Reckless PK, guys. We've got James popping in to say hi in the chat, my friend. I'm very angry with my op hit. I 200 should have boosted TD. You know what, Reckless, James, my man? It happens. Absolutely, it happens. And that's right. I can now actually communicate with you guys in the... I love it, James. I can actually communicate with you guys now in the comments. It happens, brother. James, live and learn. If we can actually spell, there we go. Live and learn. So perfect. So there we go. Now actually partaking in it. Yo, am I in Tumar Task Force? Yes, you are. I do believe you are still in the task force. So we're going to pop back out here, Adrian. Not much, man. How are you doing? No, you are still in the OG Boomers, my man. We have left you alone. Yo, right on, man. Much love and respect to that, man. I've got the 100 sub special tomorrow. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, May the 31st, 2018. It's going to involve the trader, a heck of a lot of tickets, and a live Save the Core challenge. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. So, Adrian, much love and respect. Thank you so much, man. And Reckless, don't even worry about it, man. James, it happens, bro. Live and learn. And Wolverine, Adrian, you still have Wolverine in the OG Boomers, man. So, I had KJ asking about you, and ironically, that's my day off for sure. Loading Zukas will hit soon. Adrian, that's what I'm talking about, man, because I'm going to be hitting with SkullCrusher on Dioxin. I'm going to be pausing the live stream for about 5 to 6 minutes so I can switch over to Cpt.Skull, and then we're going to continue the live stream with the secondary part of the map clearing with the Cpt.Skull count. So no worries. 9 p.m. EST is 8 p.m. for me, I believe. You're right, James. So right now, I do believe I am an hour ahead of you. So 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 100 sub special. It's going to be nuts, man. So yeah, Wolverine, you're still kicking it with us in the OG Boomers. Adrian, I'm not going to boot you, man. You're not going anywhere. So stay, hang out, drop some intel. Let's get that live op hit, man. It's going to be fantastic. So now, let's get back to Dioxin, guys, because I want to get this live op hit in, guys. We are still going to be having Rudy, a.k.a. Adrian Vasquez, hitting as well, guys. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. So I saw how Doomsday did this, but he farmed all the power cells. I don't think there's anything else that I can take without sacrificing. Actually, I'm probably going to sacrifice one boat of Zukas here just to farm as much power cells as I can. That way, with the Zukas that I have left, I should still think it'll be okay to finish off the 860k remaining on the core there. So here we go, guys. We are sending it. 1,100 VP. Never had a blue. Yo, that's awesome, KJ. Right on, man. Not LJ, he is, there we go, awesome, KJ, and congrats, no, not confats, there we go, congrats to General Blue Balls for 12, oh my Lanta, we can never, the calibration is just awful on this for 1,200 VP. Yeah, guys, Yun did it. He's got 1,200 victory points. Absolutely crushing it. So let's just drop a boom, boom. And dun 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 dun, boom. Fantastic, guys. LJ, my son's name. KJ, LJ, that is ironic, man. Just accidentally dropping the LJ, but we're representing Adrian's son's name. That is awesome. So, guys, once again, before we quickly send it on Dioxin, I just want to pop back in just to make sure Yun still is rocking the 1,200 victory points. Wow, Yun, how are you doing this, man? Good for you, brother. And looks like I have a LJ and an AJ. That is awesome, man, because we in the OG Boomers, we have an RJ as well. We've got awesome RJ. He's actually our former leader of the first task force I was ever in, Treasure Hunter. But yeah, guys, Yun representing, making it to 1,200 victory points. That is awesome, guys. Huge shout out to Yun. That is an awesome achievement. So here we go, guys. It is Dioxin time. I'm Rudy, Adrian, Julian, and Lawrence Joseph. Yeah, man. So RJ and LJ. That is awesome. My son's names. Yeah, so I can see how the abbreviation will make the communication that much easier. And here we go, guys. Adrian, James, we are sending it, boys. So here we go. So remember, I'm going to sacrifice one boat of Zukas here, and the reason why I'm sacrificing the one boat of Zukas is because I want to generate some additional gunboat energy, and that is going to be at the cost of the sniper towers and the grappler there. So far with the first boat of Zukas, you know, we're pulling in some of that gunboat energy nicely. I've got no plans of keeping them alive for the core rush. I just essentially want to try to get these 4 power cells, get that 12 extra gunboat energy. Anything else is just kind of gravy, and still have 10 Zukas, so we might actually be able to get an additional power cell or 2 here. That grappler just doing a crazy job pulling in my Zukas. Looks like we will get one more power cell, farming it nicely up to 164. I don't think we're going to get any more here, but we'll see. We're going to just ride it out right to the end. And no. So now we're going to go for our flare landing, guys. My 2 Zukas, they did their job. They did absolutely spectacular. So it is go time. So time for that first smoke, because we will be in range of that beach rocket launcher. So it looks like we used one too many smokes, and unfortunately I think that might cost me, but I hope that we can make up for it by additionally spacing our smokes here a little bit further. Perfect. So that one might save me there. So from here, I'm going to drop one more. We're going to go directly to our kill spot. So I had a few Zukas that peak there. Nonetheless, I need to start dropping my smokes now. Perfect. So I got the Zukas lining up nicely, and I should be able to have enough for, I'm hoping, still 4 shocks and battle orders once we get the Zukas into position. And looks like we did hit a few mines, and I will have enough for 3 shocks here, guys. So I will have to utilize a critter. So we're going to throw it to the core there. Let's throw that critter. 1, 2, 3. So let's hopefully that's enough to distract the shock launchers, and let's hope our Zukas can finish it. We did miss the flamethrower, guys, and looks like we will not get it, guys. So unfortunately, we did not get the boom goes the dynamite. Nowhere near as nice as Doomsday. Doomsday just absolutely killed it. But we will set up the finish on the next hit. So Doomsday showing us how it's done. SkullCrusher not as successful. But I do think Doomsday had more gunboat energy than me. So I do want to actually just take a look there. And so it looks like Doomsday had 140 TD, 252 GBE. And we had 103 TD with 186 GBE. So he still farmed all that extra gunboat energy, even though he was rocking plus 252 gunboat energy. Guys, just absolute madness right there. So there we go, guys. Dioxin, she hangs by a thread. So guys, we will be taking a pause to part 1 of the live stream for Wednesday, May the 30th, 2018. We will be officially on hold, on pause for about 5 to 6 minutes. I will switch things over to Cpt.Skull, in which then we will reassume the map clearing session and the live op hit part 2. And guys, stay tuned. We've got Adrian with his his live op hit with Wolverine. And guys, if I'm correct, I still think we have James, the Reckless PK, who should be able to get his live op in as well. So guys, we will see you very shortly. Don't go far. Take this to grab that drink. Take this to grab a snack. We will be back in a few minutes. We will be switching over to Skull, Captain Skull. See you guys shortly. What's up, everybody? We are back, and we are back with Cpt.Skull to continue the map clearing session, guys. This is going to be awesome. So we just had our live op hit on, I do believe it was Dioxin, and unfortunately we were not very successful. I think our guy Dooms did a much better job on finishing off Dioxin. Nonetheless, we still have Cpt.Skull to look forward to. We do have the Warriors loaded with Bullet. I think we might switch that up. Guys, I have not been on the Cpt.Skull account, I think, pretty much all day today. As you can see, looks like we've got some nice gold waiting there for us, so at least gold will not be an issue for us right now. So looks like let's just get some resources collected. Salvage another statue, and guys, unfortunately still running so very low on the power powder with Cpt.Skull, so I think we're just going to keep turning some Dark Guardians and just kind of hope for the best here. So here we go, guys. Let's see how the daily summary is looking, and looks like we had a pretty solid defend there. We'll claim that. And tons of PvP bases, guys, tons of bases on my map. And since this is going to be unboosted, let's get this going, guys. We're just going to keep it with the Warriors. We're going to keep it with Taunt, and we're going to crush it, guys. Even though gold technically is not an issue here. So, going to worry about Barting out some of these mines here. And it looks like we've just finished out a few of the mines. Perfect. So from this point, guys, I'm actually going to flare directly to my CMO over here. We'll drop a med kit because before we reflare to the core, we will get in range of that hot pot, and perfect, guys. Absolutely perfect here. So I'm going to activate Taunt there because the hot pot will target Bullet. But I do have a Doom Cannon behind and the CMO in front. The rest will be med kits because we will have enough for another, guys, I repeat, another Taunt. And looks like we are doing a spectacular job with the Warriors right now. And boom goes the dynamite, guys. That is what I am talking about. Come on, Intel. So no Intel, guys. That's okay. So, Adrian, whenever you plan on hitting for your live op hit, man, you just let me know. That is going to be absolutely spectacular when we catch that live. So, guys, we are going to reload and resend with the Warriors. And looks like we've got the Warriors loaded. And like I said, guys, full map here. So we are just going to keep this clearing going before we set things up again for the secondary live op hit. And there we go. Sorry, guys. It is really hot in my house. And we've got the AC going. I've got a nice little desk fan off to my side here, and I am still sweating buckets. So pardon me if I take a second and grab a towel here to wipe some of the sweat actually dripping on my brows. So here we go, guys. We are going to drop not one, but two. Just fix this headset here. Perfect. Not one, but two barrages. And looks like we should be able to clear some of these mines. We're going to drop Bullet up front with the 2 smoke drop. We'll directly flare the machine gun, and from there we're going directly to the core. So looks like we did hit a shock mine. I hope that doesn't tie up my Warriors too bad. And it's almost time to shock, so here we go. So come on, Warriors. Oh no, I don't think we're going to get this. The smoke, timing, everything was just completely off, guys. So not very happy with how that one went at all. And just one second, guys. I'm just going to grab that towel. Holy smokes. Okay, man. Man, does that feel better too. Whew. Absolutely spectacular. All right, guys, we got to jump right back into this. We've got the warriors loaded, and we've got to try that again on Ned, because I feel that we just completely rushed that and did not pay any attention to anything. So, unboosted warriors. Let's see how we are going to pull this one off. Warriors and bullet aren't like they used to be. Oh my god, Adrian, I agree with you, man. It seems that ever since the taunt radius was reduced from 12 squares all the way into 6 squares, it was just a complete game changer. And my smokes are not registering. Okay, we're going to retreat, guys, because I don't know what is going on here. I keep clicking smoke and clicking the core. And, okay, so now it registers. Okay, so my phone is acting a little funky right now, guys, so I do apologize for that, because I'm just lucky that I've got all this gold right now to back me up. But unfortunately, my warriors are just taking a beating here. So we might as well just be dropping the intel right now, because that essentially seems like what we're doing. Okay, guys, so let's get this a little bit cleaner here. We're going to drop 1 barrage. Perfect. So let's get those shock mines, let's get those boom mines out of there. So Adrian letting us know that he uses Kavan or Brick I use Kavan or Brick if I ever with my statue lineup, or my VP warriors are harder to use. Yeah, so I've got warriors, I do believe, at level 19 on this account. So we've got to be able to get them a little bit cleaner. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, perfect. And from here, we will go directly to the core. Perfect. So this is actually going much cleaner, guys. We didn't stumble on any shock mines. And we should actually still have enough for 4 shocks here. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So much better job with the warriors. And come on, guys. Come on, warriors. Keep going. Keep going. One more. One more. We've got enough for 2 artillery and 1 artillery. Come on, art finish, art finish. Hashtag artillery finish, guys. I'm actually really surprised we just got that and finished it with the artillery finish. And we got the intel as well. Absolutely spectacular, guys. That is what I am talking about. Perfect. Okay, so let us reload and resend, guys. We are going to R and R here. So, still 6.6 million, 783 victory points. Let's see if we can push our way all the way back up to 795, or at least as close to 800 as we can get, because I've actually been gaining a lot more victory points on Cap than I have on SkullCrusher. And we've got a shield gen there, but looks like we've got 10 offense. Yeah, wow. Okay, so let's actually try to take out 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thank you for that one, Adrian. I don't think that was too nice of a hit, because unfortunately it did come down to the artillery finish, but nonetheless we are sending it with the unboosted warriors here. And with this account being so low on power powder, it's really the only effective troop combo that I can use to maintain, you know, fast and efficient map clearing, because I'm not one to essentially like, if I let them sit on my map, I'm not just going to periodically pop into the game to just clear 1 or 2 bases. Like when I play to win. So essentially I want to be able to get so if these guys can just keep going, I got a few of the warriors that are being pinned down by the shock launcher. And yes, guys, we got the boom goes the dynamite. So woo! I mean, I'm sweating here because I'm in fear of the warriors, but I'm actually sweating here, guys, because it's like 28 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that conversion rate is into Fahrenheit, but man, is it ever hot here in Canada. I mean, might as well be California or some of these other hot places. I mean, Adrian, you tell me, man, how hot is it where you are right now? Because it is just scorching in Canada right now, man. And awesome, guys. It looks like we do have enough for the chest. and we are going to keep pulling in those lovely shards. What is going to be next? So it looks like we've got Chinese character friend just tucked away in the corner here. And, ooh, we've got a grappler, but that's not even that bad because the way that grappler is positioned right now, we're going to be inside its radius, and there's no way that it's going to pull a bullet in. It rained last night. Man, I would kill for some rain right now. I'd be sitting outside with an umbrella, probably live streaming on my deck. That's what I want to do eventually, because I've tried it. The Wi-Fi does reach on my deck, and that's right, deck, D-E-C-K. It's so nice outside, guys, and I would love just to have that fresh air when I am live streaming. Like I said, I've got the window open. I've got the desk fan, but it just does not seem to be enough. This heat is something else. I mean, if I could, I'd live stream without a face cam so I can just do it either in the nude or without a shirt on. But guys, this heat is just crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Okay, so let us reflare to the machine gun here. And right up to the core here. And Adrian, I'm going to read that in a second, buddy, because it had something to do with funny about the weather. But yeah, man, it is just scorching. Like, even in like March and February, like we were literally going through like all 4 seasons in 1 month. It was, in 1 week. It was absolutely crazy. And come on, Warriors, is this going to come down to an art finish? I don't think so, but guys, we did it. We got the boom goes the dynamite. And Adrian, sorry, buddy, you were letting us know that funny, our weather has been nuts like all last week, gloomy as F. But no rain. And last night, all of a sudden, it's drizzling. Absolutely crazy. And guys, we've got Dwight Covington. It's in the 50s now here. Wow, that's crazy, Dwight. I didn't even see you pop in there to say hi, man. So absolutely crazy. So I think 50 is quite mild. But yeah, Canada, Ontario, 28 degrees Celsius. I mean, it's probably a little bit cooler now because it is getting later. But nonetheless, Dwight, thank you for sharing that. And Adrian, just crazy how that weather changes back and forth, man. Just madness. Absolute madness. So, Adrian, when are you thinking, my friend, for your live op hit with Wolverine? And I think that would be pretty cool if we can catch that because, guys, Dead End is dropping fast. We still have Dioxin remaining. She hangs by a thread. I did have my failed attempt with SkullCrusher. And over here on Fang, Fang still stands. I think Foghat and his mini BTO had an attempt on it, but I don't think he was very successful. So I'm still very excited to make sure that we can bring down at least one or even both of these op bases on the stream. So, oh man, I didn't even take advantage of the Zuka health here. 15 minutes, you got it, brother. Actually, I do at 20%. That's right, they changed the, what was it? Was it the flare duration to the Zuka health? I wonder why they keep doing that. I wonder if it's just a trick or if it's actually not what it's supposed to be. I'll hit what op are you what op are you running? So we're running right now Dead End, man, and I think Fang might be good for you, unless we'll take a look at Dioxin here, man. Unless you think you can hit and finish Dioxin. I mean, I attempted with SkullCrusher, man, but unfortunately we were not very successful. Doomsday just absolutely put us to shame, but Doomsday had a lot more gunboat energy. I'm just kidding, Tim Williams. But still, man, so Dioxin, she still hangs on by 290,000 health, man, so that's a fair amount of health, but could be a lot worse, man. A lot worse. So I think we're going to start upgrading another defense here. Let's start pounding away at a mortar to 17. Perfect. And guys, we've got the Grens. I mean, I started this upgrade when Mega Crab was here. And we still have Grens going to 7. Still 11 hours. I think it was like 4 days. No, not 4 days. Maybe I started it right after Mega Crab, but those Grens just take forever. So, okay, guys, let's make our way to the next PvP, and I'm super low level right now. I might try Dox, it wouldn't hurt. To be honest with you, Adrian, I don't think Captain Crush... Ooh, this is a Captain Crush, guys. Crush, SkullCrusher, crush. That's awesome. I think Dioxin for your mini account would be absolutely spectacular, man. And besides, if you get it too, that would just like blow the head off the roof. If I brought Adrian, I could do it. Yeah, but unfortunately, even if you did bring Adrian in, now you wouldn't be able to hit. So maybe for the next op there, Adrian, we'll definitely be able to bring you in. So we should have flared directly to the core there. We stopped midway. And looks like we are still going to have 36 activate taunt. Alright guys, we're going to have enough for 2 shocks here. Enough to pin down the shock launchers, which should be more than enough to finish this off. Yo, Adrian, that is awesome, man. I'm actually really looking forward to your op hit on Dioxin. And look at that, guys. Warriors just chipping away, making absolutely quick work of that headquarters, guys. That's what we like to call boom goes the dynamite. Absolutely spectacular. And we did bring in 6 ice fragments, guys. That is really cool. So I think that was actually the last for the player bases. Dwight, Dioxin. I gotta stop calling it Dixon. Dioxin. So looks like Dwight is letting us know that Dioxin is tricky, and you're absolutely right, man. Dioxin is no walk in the park, man. And there we go. We're gonna go back and scout that one, and I think we'll show Doomsday's hit again, because Doomsday did absolutely spectacular. And I botched my hit because, unfortunately, I didn't have enough gunboat energy. It's because Doomsday decided to farm even though he had 252 plus gunboat energy. I'm just busting your balls, Savage. That was a fantastic hit you had with Doomsday. But here you go. So Doomsday starts things off with clearing the mines up top. We're going to speed things up here because he did launch 3 boats of Zookas on the right there, and that was to farm whatever power cells he could. Goes for the reflare. No, that's right. He stopped midway to farm more power cells. Now he goes for the reflare. Does a really good job on the flare landing there to the left. Goes directly up. From here, he is making his way right up to that flamethrower, guys. I mean, this was just... got his shocks in a little late, threw his critters after his shocks, but nonetheless, guys, Doomsday just crushing it. Absolutely spectacular. So huge shout out to Doomsday for that magnificent hit. And then I sent it next with SkullCrusher. And while Doomsday had plus 252 GBE, I only had plus 186 GBE. So I just sent 1 landing craft of Zookas on the right there just to farm whatever power cells I could. This was like a suicide mission for the Zookas. I had no intentions of keeping them for the core rush. So after they died, we went for our flare landing, and I threw my smoke a little too late, which caused 4 smokes on the landing. We did flare to the same point. And then on our flare to the core, that's where some of our Zookas spread. We hit a couple of those mines, and as we reflared the core and shocked, it just wasn't enough. I'm at 254 boosted, so Dwight, you're exactly like Doomsday, man. You must be running, I think, 5.5 or 6.4. So Doomsday... yeah, 252. Wow, no, man, you've got 2 more than Doomsday, so good for you, man. Doomsday is rocking a lot, but he is also was full disco on that. I do believe he was fully boosted. 140% troop damage TD, and plus 252% GBE, guys. That is just absolute bonkers, and Dwight just letting us know that he is plus 254 GBE. I mean, Dwight, that is the crazy, man. Huge shout out to Dwight Covington for having probably the most GBE to start with on record. So it looks like you're running 631, man. 6 GBE, 3 TD, and 1 troop health. And a little bit similar over here, but I do have my 74 PSC in there, even though I have no power powders on this account, which is absolutely abysmal, embarrassing, you could say. But then we also have our 117, 217, 317, 417. We've got 517 Guardians, and I don't have my perfect masterpiece yet, but I do have one at plus 39%, so I'm quite happy with that. We've got a 33% troop health, we've got a 31% troop damage, and then of course a 13% TD Guardian. And then in the storage, we're just holding on to a GBE 16 times 2, Power Stone Guardian 30, and then a Troop Health 13%. So nothing special in there, but yeah, I definitely need to grow some power powders on this account. Just absolutely awful. So looks like it's time to bring out the Shock Blaster. Perfect. And I really wish that they didn't take out the damage amplifiers this round, because I really do miss them. Okay, so guys, let's just do a quick scan for PvP here. I think that was it for our player bases. Yep. And we do have this resource base over here, so we can still do that right now, because I guess that's technically a PvP, even though it is a resource base. Okay, so let's pull this one off unboosted. We're going to take advantage of the artillery gunboat energy reduction. Perfect. Looks like Adrian is letting us know he will hit in 5. That is perfect, man. Very excited for that, because I will most definitely be hitting with Cpt.Skull right after that. Excellent. Looks like the landing worked out really well. Other than the fact that we've got some warriors peeking, but I don't think we lost any on the way to the core, so time to activate taunt. We're going to throw one more critter, and 1, 2, 3. Medkit the Zookas, and I really hope that this is enough for the warriors to bring down the headquarters. So we're losing warriors at a pretty quick pace, and I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. I mean, our landing was like spot on. Come on, warriors. Come on, warriors. Come on, warriors. Ah, we're not going to get it, guys. Look at that. So, unfortunately, we totally failed on that one, but I think I'm going to try one more time, because I think we can easily get it. And might need to clear, might need to clear my hit up. So, you want to, I can send Captain to do some hacks for you, but like I said, I'm not boosted on this account. So we're going to send it again on this resource base, because our Chinese friend beat us, and he beat us good. So let's go back over here and drop 1, 2, 1, 2. That's okay. And we're going to try a flare landing this time. Perfect. Much cleaner. 3 smokes. 1, 2, 3. So stop peeking, warriors, and make your way to the core. And we lost not too many. Activate taunt. We're going to have enough for critters. Shock, shock, and shock. Medkit the warriors. Activate taunt again. And come on, warriors. Come on, warriors. No, guys, this is going to be just like the last hit, where we're essentially going to have this like right down to the bare bones. And look at that, guys. Look at that. So I'm stubborn, and I know I've got the gold, so we're going to try one more time. And Adrian, just let me know in the game chat, or even the YouTube chat, when you are sending it, brother. And we are most definitely going to catch that op hit live, man. But this isn't working out as well as it should, so let's try this a little better. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so 110 now, so let's go for bullet. Warriors. First smoke. And flare point. So, it was a little bit ugly. We actually lost a lot of warriors. A little more than I wanted. But we did save more gunboat energy, which means once I activate taunt, I'll have enough for 4 shocks. So we're going to try that with 4 shocks. And looks like, no, they keep just decimating that one side. And I think we're going to have the exact same result here again. So Bullet is just hanging on by a thread, guys. And I've got like 2 warriors left. No go. So if I was boosted, that additional troop damage would be carried over, and we would have a really, really fun time bringing this down. But I know like, and looks like, give me 60 seconds. Yeah, man, Wolverine, I think it's the first time we've got you chatting in the task force chat. So not, oh, Yemen, not Yemen, yeah, man. All right, yeah, man, awesome. So we got Adrian Vasquez. So before going in, awesome guys. So we've got Adrian Vasquez going in live, Wolverine hitting it on Dioxin. This is going to be spectacular. So let's see how he does. So here we go, guys. Let's check this out. Dropping his smokes first. Nice. Watch out for the mines. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. They might peek. Live hits would be daunting. Well, we are experiencing Adrian Vasquez, aka the Wolverine, hitting live right now with his mini account. His account Wolverine only has 447 victory points. And come on, drop those smokes, drop those smokes, drop those smokes. Okay. Yeah, it's very nerve-wracking. Okay, so he's got to reflare the core and throw a critter and then shock whatever defenses he can. He just needs a synchronized battle order to activate here. Oh, he's... Oh, man, that was so... Come on, man. Come on, man. Wow, that was something else. Wolverine, Adrian Vasquez. That was spectacular, man. Fantastic hit. Dude, that was awesome. So we're definitely going to show Adrian some love. Great job. One more, brother. So fantastic, guys. Look at that. Skull smells even more if he reads this on live stream. Oh, Jamar, you are awesome, brother. Oh, my Lance. Yeah, we just read that on the live stream. Read that on the live stream, Jamar. Oh, man, what a jerk. I'm kidding, Jamar. That was awesome, man. Way to make me say I smell... Even though I don't on the live stream, guys. So that is awesome. Jamar just sending it with the jokes right now. And what is my boom surprise doing in the corner here? That's no purpose for that. I only used it for Hammerman, and it didn't even do me well. So, all right, guys. I'm going to try this resource base one more time. Hey, I thought that was hard. Adrian, that was sick, man. I mean, like, you went in with a mini account, 447 victory points. Like, what's hard is me thinking I can beat this by doing the same damn thing over and over again here, guys. I am essentially showing you the definition of insanity. So let us try this again. The heck are they doing? Okay, so what do we got left? Ooh, we only lost 2 warriors. Bricks, or bullets, stop peeking, bro. Activate taunt. So let's go, critters. Oh! Boom goes the dynamite, guys. That is awesome. I really wasn't, so it looks like shocking that left side made a huge difference, guys. And the unboosted warriors, with bullet and taunt, guys, we just sent it and we just got it, guys. Boom goes the dynamite, guys. Absolutely spectacular. So, once again, guys, I am just giving a reminder, as a thank you, and got him as right, Adrian, that's what I'm talking about. As a thank you to you, the viewers, guys, I am having a 100 subscriber special tomorrow, technically today, Thursday, May the 31st, 2018, at 9 p.m. EST, that's Eastern Standard Time. Guys, just to drop a little bit of a hint, we are going to be spending some serious dough on the trader, just to see how many times we can be bringing in those 5 chests. I want to see if that algorithm theory is actually correct. And we'll also be having a Save the Core live hit, guys. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. I really hope you can all tune in and say hi, show some love and support. So let's keep this going, guys. And NPCs and our victory points, 790. So I would really like to bring this up to 800, because I've never had Cpt.Skull at 800 victory points before. I've got SkullCrusher at 1,160, and I think that would be really cool if I can actually get my secondary account up to 1,000 victory points as well, and have 2 accounts at over 1,000 victory points. Okay, perfect. So, oh no, bullet. No, bullet will be in that smoke. Perfect. So we'll activate taunt. And Dwight Covington, I'm at 1,135 victory points. That's awesome, man. So it seems like my my SkullCrusher account is just slightly above your account right there, man, which is awesome, because the way the victory points fluctuate on a daily basis, wouldn't surprise me if I drop in even lower, you know, down to that, and you get up to 1,160 victory points. I honestly put every NPC in the game with only bullet. I honestly put every NPC in the game with only bullet. That's right, man. You do the bullet solos, man. We'll try that on the next one, to be honest with you. That's right. You got to clear. Clearing is what's most important with the bullet solos. Oh, live op hit. Way to tell us, Jamar. Okay, guys. So we are going to take a quick pause and let's take a look at, guys, Smoky Zukas. And Smoky Zukas, if we have any newer viewers out there that aren't familiar with him, he is actually global player Jamar. So and he's launching the Grens. That is awesome. So take a look at that leaderboard. I think he's anywhere between 38 and 41. But Jamar is on the Smoky Zukas is Jamar. He's on the global leaderboard and sending it with the Gren. So I might actually send Cpt.Skull in to finish off these shield gens and potentially help set up this core rush. So looks like he did get a shock mine. I don't think that's going to serve a purpose, but nonetheless, guys, so huge shout out to Smoky Zukas there. So Jamar doing an excellent job right there, finishing things off on Fang. Angry. Angry us. Not angry us. Angry mustache for the win. Nope. For the sin. Perfect. So let us fix that. Angry mustache for the win. Perfect. So that makes a lot more sense. So Jamar doing an excellent job with the Grenadiers there and sending it. So guys, we've got a player base that just popped up. Looks like Tito just popped up on the map no more than 1 minute ago. So just as quick as you showed up, Tito, we're going to see us send you later, Tito. And I just really like saying that. You guys can say it along with me. Tito. So here we go, guys. Let's drop 1 barrage, 2 barrage. Perfect. We're going to get bullet in our warriors. 3 smoke drop. Right to the sniper. That'll be our first flare point. We'll space out the 4th smoke. Cover the warriors spread from the hot pot. 1, 2, 3. 2 more smokes. They didn't register. There we go. Yeah, the calibration is just off right now, guys. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. So we've just activated taunt. Let's throw a critter back here. Perfect. And the unboosted warriors, guys, getting it done. This is why I'm such a big fan of warriors, guys. They are a force to be reckoned with. And come on, Intel. I shall tip my hat off to you, Supercell. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Boom goes the dynamite, guys. Absolutely spectacular, bringing in the win, guys. That is great. So 8 warrior casualties. Could have been a lot worse, but quite happy with that. So let's reload Dr. Terror. 28 minutes left. Oh, my Lanta. So we got to make sure that we finish him off. And looks like we've got Thud right up in the corner, so we're going to send it on Thud. So here we go, guys. Perfect. A little bit of an awkward smoke pattern, but I think that was more than enough. 1 smoke hit on there. I won't give my opinion on Warriors and Bullet. Don't want to make anyone mad. Dwight, you are not going to make me mad at all. Bullet and Warriors serve absolutely no purpose. Honestly, what I'm doing right now probably might tick off a lot of people. But, I mean, it's just fun to use it. And to be honest with you, the best advantage of having Bullet with Warriors, in my opinion, and you're right, because everybody's got a little bit of a different opinion when it comes to why they prefer certain troops over other troops. But Dwight, you are more than open, my man, to share your opinion of how much you hate Warriors and Bullet. For me, when I'm doing some PvP bases and I've got those, we'll try to take advantage of a little bit of brick after, but nonetheless, when I'm hitting PvP bases and they've got that hot pot right by the core, and I'm core rushing with Warriors and I activate Taunt, that hot pot always targets Bullet, so it's great. Okay, so let us clear the mines around the core, guys. We're going to go for a reverse landing here. I love this. And perfect, guys. Some of them are going to peak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we had about 6 of them peak there. We are going to throw a med kit on the Warriors, activate Taunt, shock the rocket launchers. Perfect. Should be about 3 or 4 synchronized swings there. And boom goes the dynamite, fellas. That's what I'm talking about. So come on, Supercell. Keep giving us that intel. Blue gold. I was gonna go woohoo, but no, we'll take it back. No blue gold, guys. We did only succumb to 5 warrior casualties, and to be honest with you, I think those were the warriors that decided to peak at the end there. So 794 victory points, and looks like just 1 more NPC base on the archipelago. So that's crazy. That's cool, but I mean that went by a little bit quicker than I thought. So let's send it, guys. We've got 1 last NPC. And guys, in honor of my new friend, Dwight Covington, I hope you're a fan of Brick and Warriors, because we're going to send it right now with Brick and Warriors on the last NPC base before we crush Dr. Terror. It's also really fun using Brick with Warriors because activating battle orders has its purposes. But in order, if you are going to, yes, do it. Right on, man. Absolutely. In order, if you're going to take advantage of Brick's battle orders, you need to always get Brick within the radius of all her warriors. So as you can see, I'm directly flaring behind the core, flare back to the core, activate battle order, shock surrounding defenses, and now all the warriors have been targeted by battle orders, and they are just that much more, I guess savage is the best noun to use. Those warriors are savage, adjective. They are just savage. Absolutely crazy. And no intel again, so we might as well have just destroyed that one because we only got the 3 life fragments. So come on, SC nonetheless. Okay, guys, that's it. And perfect, guys. And I love the fact that we've got Mega Crab still on there, and I love the fact that I can still go back to the local high scores. And even though Cpt.Skull only was 15,671, SkullCrusher, my main account, did place 45th in Canada, which I still think is awesome, guys. So 2 out of the last 3 months I've placed on the Canadian leaderboard. So that is an achievement on my end, but I still did not get that diamond trophy, which I think would have been awesome. Alright guys, Dr. Terror, let's send it. Stages 1 and 2, nothing but artillery. Even unboosted, I'm really hoping that we can really easily pull this off. Perfect, guys. Blue gold right on that first hit. Would have been nice, you know, getting maybe a prototype or a dark crystal, maybe. Hopefully we will build our way up to that, but looks like we've got Dr. Terror Stage 2, guys. We are keeping it with the artillery. So let's see how we do here. Oh my. Okay, well, that's a little embarrassing. Oh, we could have finished it with a barrage. That's what we're going to do. Not even the barrage. Brick taking out that first crate was enough for the damage to carry over and finish it off. And perfect, guys. 2 for 2 on intel so far. So just bringing in the intel right now on Cpt.Skull, guys. And this is why I love having the PSC as well, and I did actually sub a PSC in on SkullCrusher's account as well, and it's been working, guys. I've been pulling in crystals on NPC bases all day, guys. Absolutely spectacular. Okay, so we have got to push it with the warriors here because we are running out of time. Perfect, so warriors, let's go directly to the sniper behind the core, flare the sniper, flare the core. And from this point, reflare the core, activate battle orders, and we're going to shock some defenses. I'm either AZ with brick sometimes. I'm either AZ with brick sometimes with bullet, depending on the op base. I use T-meds with spark on PvP, terror, NPC, and imitation. Dwight, that is awesome, man. Good for you, man. I mean, I try, well, I mean, not to be completely biased here, but I am definitely more favored with Warriors and with AZ, Alzuka, but I'm definitely trying to well-round my skills so I can keep progressing as a Boom Beach player. So I've definitely been using a lot more of RZCM, of HZ, of TMG, Tanks, Medics, Grenadiers. There's so much madness that you can play around with. The only troops that I really don't use that much, to be honest with you, Dwight, are the Scorchers. I mean, I used to use Scorchers for Mega Crab. That was for the Hasty Mega Crab. That was like perfect curvature right there. And we still had a warrior that spread. So we'll activate that battle order and let's start shocking some surrounding defenses. And should be more than enough, guys. Look at that beautiful. I love having those warriors just... boom goes the dynamite, guys. They are illuminated. They are showcased. Absolutely spectacular. No intel, but we are still raining those dark shards. One more. Perfect. 6 warrior casualties. Could have been a lot worse, guys. Could have been a lot worse, but nonetheless, still quite happy with that. So we are sending it again now. Dr. Terror Stage 5. And we're going to stick with our same plan of attack here, guys. I strive not to give my opponent any diamonds or intel. I know that's cold. That's why I use T-meds. Oh, dude, you are savage, my friend. I love that, Dwight. Good for you, man. I will only give... well, actually, no, I'm giving intel and diamonds pretty much on, like, every base. Why aren't my smokes registering? Okay, guys, that was really weird. My flare... now it registers. Okay, guys... that was awful. My flares did not register, and we just completely botched the attack. To be honest with you, I think it's because I was wiping some of the sweat off my face, and it made my finger a little bit oily, and I went to go touch the damn screen, and my freaking smoke didn't register. E-Few core, it's still not registering. What is going on here? Guys, I gotta just wipe my hand off here. I'm just gonna wipe the screen off as well. Dun 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 dun. Perfect. Okay. So I'm hoping that we can do this much cleaner, guys, because that was really embarrassing there. And my smokes weren't registering, my flares weren't registering, everything was not registering. So let's try this again, a lot cleaner. Perfect. Come on, guys. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and now we're going to lose Brick because... Oh, Brick, you're just frustrating me. That whole... Now we just wasted so much extra gunboat energy for nothing. But I'm still thinking that should be enough for my Warriors to finish it, even though we did lose Brick. So, nonetheless, guys, was still enough to bring in the boom goes the dynamite. Guys, we've got Indian Gaming. AK, what's up, brother? How are you doing? Good morning. It is good night for me, but I know it's morning where you are, my friend. Good morning, AK. So, we are just finishing off Dr. Terror because time is running out. I've got 18 minutes left with 2 stages left. I want to get my live op hit in. I want to eat a burger that I know I still have in the fridge. Absolutely crazy, man. Indian Gaming, I'm fine, bro. I love it, AK, man. You are always fine, man. Always, I repeat, always a pleasure having you pop into the live streams, my friend. Please don't forget to tune in. Yes, good night for me. AK, my man, please do not forget to tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. my time, which might be... think 12 or 1 p.m. your time. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm having my 100 subscriber special. It's going to be absolutely crazy, man. You need to tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m., man. Very much look forward to seeing you there. Right on, man. Much love and respect. And yes, guys, boom goes the dynamite, sending it with the Warriors. Come on, Intel. No intel, guys, but we knew that dark crystal was guaranteed. If you're new to the game and you didn't know this, Dr. Terror stages 6 and 7 always give intel. What time is it for you now, Skull? Well, Dwight, for me, my man, I'm not sure if you can take a look at the top left corner there. It's 1:43 a.m. So it's 1:43 a.m. We've been live streaming for 1 hour and 41 minutes. Excellent timing, guys. I don't like stretching it past 2 hours because then I essentially start losing everything from the beginning. But it is 1:43 a.m. For me right now, and that's how I do it, man. We got the early morning live stream in. Now we're getting the late night live stream in, and we will be a little bit more organized tomorrow for the 100 subscriber special. And what about you, Dwight? What is your time zone? So perfect. So excellent. Come on, Warriors. Making their way up there fine. We're going to flare directly to... There we go. Now it's registering. So I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys, but where your smokes and your flares do not register, as if you're touching them and then you go to touch the screen and then it just does not calibrate. And for me, it's because my fingers are a little bit slippery and oily. 11:14 a.m. Well, good morning, sunshine. AK, that is awesome, man. And it looks like the Warriors should be able to make quick work of this headquarters here. Excellent. Now, come on, Intel. 10:45 p.m. West Coast, U.S. Well, that is awesome, Dwight, man. A West Coast, USA, man. Right on, right on, right on. I'm assuming probably either Seattle or somewhere in California. Oh yeah, boys, we just crushed Dr. Terror right there. We are going to reload it, guys, and it is time for our live op hit. So we are definitely going to be loading up Bullet and the Zukas because I think we're going to try to go for those. Oh, Portland, Oregon. Right on, Dwight. That's awesome, man. Well, much love and shout out from Ontario, Canada, man. So thank you so much for tuning in from Portland, man. That's awesome, Dwight. And we've got Bullet and the energy drink, sorry, Bullet and Taunt loaded. And I want to try to set up, ooh, I really want to finish Dioxin. But I don't have the gunboat energy for the walk, so I don't even know why I'm scouting this. Hey, do you know Zedmont is 45 global leaderboard? Indian Gaming, AK, yeah, man. Zedmont has actually been 122k left on that core. Zedmont has actually been on the leaderboard, the global leaderboard, for a little while now. So guys, huge shout out to Zedmont, because he's just been doing a spectacular job with that. And if we look over here in my task force, so still haven't dropped any more victory points, guys. Huge shout out to Yun for making it to over 1,200 victory points. And then we've got Smokey Zuka. So guys, remember, Smokey Zuka is also on the global leaderboard. Smokey Zuka is Jamar's mini account. So now if we make our way to the global leaderboard, and we strive down to the bottom, you are going to see Zedmont at 45, so Indian Gaming, aka AK. I love saying that, bro. That just rolls off the tongue. Aka AK. You are right, my man. Zedmont is 45 on the global leaderboard. And then, guys, we've got Jamar pulling in at 42 on the global leaderboard. And Jamar is Smokey Zuka's in the OG Boomers. So, which I think is absolutely spectacular that we have a global task force player representing in the OG Boomers, even if it is only his secondary account. But nonetheless, guys, global player number 42 there, Jamar, is Smokey Zuka's in the OG Boomers. So that's really cool that we've got his mini account in the OG Boomers. Alright, guys, so here we go. We're going to scout Fang here. Hack through rocket launchers, left, back of core. I don't know if I want to... I do not know if I want to do any hacking here. I think I want to try to take out the shield gens. And, oh yeah. Actually, yeah, we are going to do it, guys. We're going to load the Grenadiers here. I'm actually going to continue over from Smokey Zuka there. And, guys, this is going to be a Gren hit on Fang. Hopefully, we're going to load the Angry Mustache, but we're going to get Everspark in there because we're going to try to hack those back rocket launchers. Was it me, or was the last crab a little bit more difficult? Dwight, I'm actually really happy you said that, man. A lot of people... Why is this not registering? So that registers. That is... Sorry, guys. I'm just really trying to push select on my phone. Oh, do I already have... Oh, no, I've got Critter Swarm loaded. Okay, but Dwight, I found it incredibly hard, man. Like, I didn't even make it to stage... I didn't even make it to stage 70, which I was really hoping for. Guys, I cannot push select here. There we go. I don't know why that was so difficult. Okay, so now we've got Everspark with hack loaded. But yeah, I was really upset that I didn't make it. I got to 43. I got to 43 this last one over level 50 on the first two. Now... On my my YouTube channel and on my About section there, I've got my placement for the last 3 Mega Crabs. For March's Mega Crab, I was 42nd in Canada, and I got to stage 71. For April's Hasty Mega Crab, I was 115th in Canada, and I made it to stage 115. Got to hack at least one more. Yeah, Jamar, that's what we're going for, brother. So happy you can pop in and say hi, guys. Huge shout out to Jamar, a global player on the Boom Beach leaderboard. No Endless or... Oh, wow. So, Dwight, that's actually... That's why, man. I do spend on Endless Reserve, and I do spend on... I don't buy diamonds, but I do if I'm, like, absolutely hurting, man. But absolutely insane, man. Thank you, thank you. And then for this month's Mega Crab, as you can see, I'm booming with my Cpt.Skull account right now. 15,671 in Canada, stage 76. I barely even tried. I just wanted that iron trophy. But SkullCrusher is at 45th on the Canadian leaderboard for May's Mega Crab. Crazy Turtle, spots 1 and 3. You got Shish Kebabber at spot 19. You've got Chicken at spot 26. And guys, you got SkullCrusher holding down the fort at 45th. So at least we made the Canadian leaderboard. And that is SkullCrusher right over here. That is my main account. So, all right, guys, it's op time. And Jamar, once again, thank you so much for popping in there, buddy. Got to hack at least one more of the rockets and maybe the shock launcher before your grunts can hit safely. So, Jamar, thank you for that, man. I am going to do a quick scout here before we send it for the live op hit. I've saved up to 10,333 diamonds. They take forever to save up. Dwight, how long have you been saving up diamonds? Like, is that a year? Is that 2 years? That's insane, man. Absolutely insane. So it looks like that rocket launcher will be a problem. Okay. I think we can do this. So here we go. Why you wear cap? Your hair is so good. Put that off. AK, thank you so much for the comment, man. And if I take the hat off right now, it's going to mess up with my... oh, see, now the hair's popping out. It's going to mess up with the headphone right now, man. And it is so hot. I got to put this down for a second. And we just started the op hit. That's crazy. AK, for the 100 sub special tomorrow, buddy. We most definitely will be doing it without the hat. So, Jamar, I'm not as crazy as you, buddy. I cannot do the double hack. But nonetheless, I am going to keep practicing it so we can pull it off. Ah, premature smoke. Yeah, you guys just witnessed that. Okay, so that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. So we threw the smoke just a smidge early, and we just premature smoke live on YouTube. How embarrassing. Okay. A little bit quicker, much better on that one, guys. I think we can still manage the gunboat energy here. So we're going to hack, go right behind over here. And smoke. Perfect. Okay. Oh, not perfect. Okay, so Everspark bit the dust on that one. But we did take out another rocket launcher. So let's see how we do here. Okay, so stay away from the mines, fellas. Stay away from the mines. Perfect. Okay, so that's good placement right there. Really good placement right there. So I've got the medics in there as well, so even if they do hit the mines, that should be okay. So I shouldn't actually be hitting these cannons right now. So once we actually just take out that first cannon, I'm going to reflare here. And come on, cannon. Come on, cannon. We're wasting time. Okay, we're going for the reflare because we're wasting time. We'll just drop an art on there for good luck. And perfectly. So we are in range of the rocket launcher. Let's pull it back, fellas. And I think we should be out of range on the rocket launcher on that one. And right now, it's going to be a matter of time, guys. So we were able to hack the two rocket launchers. Just in range of those rocket launchers. So we'll try to pin it down. Hopefully, guys, we can at least take out one shield gen here. But I guess I probably should have told you as well. My Grens are only level 6. So I'm not sure how effective that's going to be on this kind of damage we're going up against. And looks like the shocks have timed out. So we are officially out of range of the rocket launchers for the rest of this hit. Nope, we spoke too soon. So we're just going to start marrying gunboat energy back and forth here. And even with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Grens that I have left in the 52 seconds that is remaining, guys, unfortunately, I don't think it is going to be enough to finish this off. So we're almost down to 40 seconds. So attacking well. AK, thank you, man. And right now, we're just pouring those grenadiers onto the shield gens. Unfortunately, the hacks did not work in our favor. We wasted a little additional gunboat energy by throwing that premature smoke. And then from there, I think I wasted too much time worrying about the cannon over here. because we're down to 15 seconds, and looks like each of these shield gens are essentially hanging on, not by a thread, but I think we've got them all down to about halfway. So looks like we've got 3, 2, and 1. And I mean, that was okay at best. The hacking was subpar, and then the flare points on the Grenadiers definitely could have been a lot cleaner as well. So nonetheless, guys, we still have 9 hits remaining. Dioxin, she hangs by a thread, and Fang, we need to finish off those shield generators before we set up that core rush. So guys, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning into the live stream with SkullCrusher for Wednesday, May the 30th, 2018. The live stream will officially be wrapping up to an end, guys. Oh, so close. That's okay. Leave that topic. You attacked very well. Well, right on, AK. Thank you for your kind words, man. The live stream will officially be coming to an end, guys. Please do not forget to support the channel by clicking that subscribe button, like the live stream, and leave a comment. Officially, as of today, Thursday, May the 31st, 2018, I will be having my 100 subscriber special at 9 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. Guys, it's going to be fantastic. The trader, she better come prepared. We are going to be spending a lot of dough on that trader. And guys, we're going to have a live op hit, not live op hit, a live save the core challenge. It's going to be absolutely crazy. And Dwight, thank you so much for tuning in, brother. I always love seeing new names in the YouTube chat, keeping things fresh, keeping things interesting. I hope you all have a fantastic night. Guys, the live stream will officially be ending. We are going to make like a Tom and Cruise. Peace, guys.